Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the third episode of... Wait for it. Wait for it. Here it comes. There we go. Not Robot Gentleman, that's not the game. 60 seconds Reatomized. I'm gonna be your host for the night. My name is the Black Belt Barber. You can call me AA Ron if you want to, because I've just had to learn to live with that, seeing as my name is Aaron. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let's see if we can make it this time. Let's start with Dolores again. I've been collecting better supplies with her. I don't know if the story is any different starting with her, but let's just see how it goes. As we say, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Okay, Timmy's in there. Map. Perfect. Go ahead and wait here at the map. Map. Water. Damn it. I don't know why there's a delay sometimes with picking up the kids. Sure, let's get the rifle. Why not? And nope. Nope. Okay. We'll come back and get that in a second. So it may have been a bad choice to get the rifle first. Golly. Come on. Come on the way, chair. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Ted, what are you doing just sitting there? I think I have time for one more. Go get that med kit. Oh, where's the radio? Maybe there'll be one in there. Where the radio was. Oh, this isn't gonna be good. I don't think. Oh god. May the radiation gods help us and preserve us in this time of need. Well, no, basically everything I had except for a harmonica. That's it. Day one, everybody's good. Just gonna start breezing through this. If you want me to read something that I read before, well, I did that in the last videos. But if I stumble upon anything new, I'll go ahead and read through that. Okay, nobody's losing hope right now. Let's do this. I don't have a gas mask either. Oh, man. Let's take on those roaches. Did we find a bottle of water? No. Did we? No? Okay. You know what, Mary Jane? This is where you want your tuba. You go ahead and you go get your tuba. Might come back with something better. Alright, everybody's consuming. But a bunch of people dressed in what looked like Halloween Doctor outfits. Take a water. We've got plenty. Mary Jane's back. That was fast. She got water for us. Perfect. Think. You showed that I had 4 bottles of water up there, right? Yeah. I must just be bugged out a little bit. Nobody's taking any medication from the med kit. That's a bad idea. You all can just sleep. Ted's tired. Timmy's tired. Mary Jane and Dolores are fine. Oh, Mary Jane needs everything. Okay. Moving forward. Sounds like somebody got some rest. But it wasn't the people who needed it. Oh, what's that glowing in your pocket, Timmy? Oh no, mutated ants! Their terrifying little mandibles almost gave Dolores a heart attack. She wants them out, but Timmy says it's the beginning of an atomic ant farm. One of them has to have it their way. Timmy, I'm gonna trust your opinion here. We'll have some radioactive ants. Wonder where they're gonna be. Timmy was allowed to keep his atomic ant farm to the detriment of our supply stash. The little mutants scattered, devouring a whole can of soup and escaped under the cover of night. We're relieved. They could have eaten us instead. Well, that wasn't quite good, but now at least everything's balanced. We can survive another 4 days. Oh, we don't have anything to keep us from going crazy. How many are gonna go? Oh, looks like I'm doing an insanity speedrun. Look at that. Like, Timmy's completely cuckoo. Mary Jane thinks she's a bird. And I think Dolores wants to be a kangaroo? Alright. Everybody's feeling a little weird. Let's use the scout handbook to take care of that green puddle. The scout handbook is fine. Oh no. Oh, are they gonna go crazy and destroy everything? I hope not. Don't have a radio to listen to. Ted's the only one keeping it together. Poor guy. He's in a house of loonies. Dolores is very unpredictable. Sometimes we're a bit afraid of her. Mary Jane isn't mentally stable. She seems to have lost the ability to reason normally. We're worried about Timmy's state of mind. He's not doing very well. Where is water when Ted needs it? Boy. Timmy is bored out of his mind, and he won't leave Ted alone. First he wanted to play tag, now it's hide and seek, which are both terrible ideas for a small shelter like this. Ted is in a bad mood and just wants to be left alone, but Timmy isn't giving up. How about charades? Let's do charades! Charades. Charades. Timmy's still crazy, doesn't look like anything's broken. Really wasn't the best matchup. One moment Ted and Timmy were calmly writing down riddles, the next they were screaming at each other, accusing the other of cheating. How do you even cheat at this game? Okay. Everybody consume. This is our last shot. Oh, phone call. You know what? Crazy Timmy, I think you deserve to answer the phone. I hope they weren't too terrified of this bloke right here. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief. Alright. Yippee-key. You know what? Let's see what Timmy can do out there. Okay. Everything's good so far. Timmy, just go barehanded. I mean, you have a bear in your hand, so go barehanded. Okay. Oh, we're all gonna die. This isn't gonna be good. Cuckoo's Nest. Everybody went crazy. Oh, Mr. Sacco, hello, how are you? His name's Ted, too. Fantastic. I don't have any supplies. Let's go ahead and shoot the thing that's outside. I think that was Pancake, the dog that you can get later on if you're careful. Oh boy. We're all going down a very slippery slope. No, Ted, you don't deserve any medical care for being stepped on at night. And there we go, everybody's dead. That was the fastest time I've failed. Didn't even make it 10 minutes into the stream. Now I made it 10 minutes into the stream, but man. Okay. That was awful. That was a practice, right? That was practice! 0 deaths this time. 0 deaths. Let's try again! With gusto. Okay. No, Dolores. I don't know why. I guess I just really like playing as her. Okay. There's a med kit. There's a gas mask. There's a radio. Okay, good. Start with this. 1, 2. I want... Oh, you can get it. There we go. Good. Perfect. Go, 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 go. Oh, wrong way. How did I make that mistake? Okay. You. Susie Sousaphone. Timmy. Oh, there's a map. Okay. Perfect. Ted. Map. Alright, I think I got everybody. This is good. We're doing okay. Good game. There's nothing in here. Why'd I go there? Medkit, medkit, medkit. I think I got all the essentials. Woo. This should be better. Much better. I hope. Okay. Oh, I don't have the guidebook. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Rifle was in here. Being safe down here is much better than being pulverized out there, but that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we could take a walk soon. The neighborhood is probably much more peaceful since the bombings. There must be some terrible neighbors there. We can take care of ourselves. Haven't seen that one before. Yeah, let's prep for our next expedition. Play a game, everybody. Play some checkers. I don't need nobody getting crazy. Having some fun days, forget about... What was it again? Why are we stuck here? Okay. Timmy, you take... let's try... Dolores. Our main protagonist here. Everybody else is a side character. And now this is the side story that nobody cares about. Yay. Food and drink for everybody. I heard a mouse. It sounded like a mouse at least. Being stuck in a tiny shelter would make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and await the rescue. Surely they're coming for us, right? Right, guys? Oh, the dancing cockroach. Oh, someone as big as a cat. Oh, they're just gonna be chilling in here with us now. Watch, there'll be one down to the right of the table. Yep, and to the left. Ugh. Oh my, that thing is huge. And there goes another one. Roaches everywhere. We're doomed. We already feel all dirty. There's no brilliant stories, so let's see what happens. No supplies yet. We don't have any props for a movie set. That would have been a cool one. Probably wanted destroying something, but would have been cool. Ted and Mary Jane seemed let down, but we have more important things to do than playing theater, right? Like what? You are sitting in a shelter under the ground. Alright, let's tune into the radio and listen to what happens in the brave new world. Cockroaches again. Okay. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency broadcast system. Great news, the fallout outside is mostly gone. Good. Seems that for every cockroach we squash with our boots, 2 others take its place. It's time to do something about it before we get completely overrun. No. This is gonna be a cockroach run. Our time will come, but for the time being, we'll just have to adapt to this living situation. They're here, we're here, let's make the best of it. They're only cockroaches after all. That's the spirit. We had a quiet knock at the door, and we opened and found a suitcase. It isn't signed, but sure looks like it's meant for us. Open it! Dolores is back. Mary Jane's sick. Dolores got ammo, and I think she got food and water. We found soup, but yuck, it expired a long time ago. Okay. Mary Jane, you go ahead and get healed. Dolores, you have some soup. Send Ted to the point on the map. Did we get anything? No! We've ruined our map. You can still read that, but come on. Never had that happen. I guess it's the first time for everything. Timmy, you go get him, Tiger. Okay. The phone booth is ringing right now. Go answer the phone. Don't know how a phone booth rings, but okay. I mean, I know how it happens. Like in the old days when they had operators and switchboards, they were able to tune into the different phone booths if they needed to get to them. It's just one of the weird things that they do when you're unplugging and plugging into another spot. Alright, let's listen in and see if there's anybody who can tell us about those reds running right now. Different sound. Good news, the government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from our area. Listen for further communication. Cool. These cockroaches aren't playing around, they're territorial and leaving us less and less space every day. We need to do something about it. No. I will live with the bugs. Well, they'll live with the bugs. I don't live with the bugs intentionally unless a spider gets in. Living with roaches can't be too bad, right? Even if they're stealing your pillows, socks, and wallets. Why would roaches even need wallets? And that smell is horrible. Kudzu. Oh, Dolores had a tiny scratch on her leg, and we can't heal it. So she's gonna get sick, and she's gonna die, probably. Our protagonist, fine. Yep, there she is. She's sick. She's gonna find an early demise. We didn't do anything about the infected wounds. After all, our ancestors could survive without all that fancy medicine. Why should we listen to the doctors? Dolores is looking more sickly, though. Conducting our daily supply count, we noticed that a soup can was missing. That can only mean one thing. We have a soup thief among us. Now we just need to figure out who the culprit is. We didn't have it. Nobody ate the soup. Whatever happened to our precious soup, we'll let it go. One can isn't worth the drama and arguments that would ensue, and we really don't have enough evidence to figure out who did it. Maybe we just made a mistake when counting. We'll never know for sure, but if someone did steal it, They'll be taking their secret to the grave. Probably Dolores, because she'll be there first. Ever since we jumped into our fallout shelter, we've been wondering about that other door in the shelter. Take the gun. Have we found the Boy Scout handbook? Or maybe he found it. We found 2 bottles of water. And we got the Boy Scout handbook, that's good. A deck of cards, fantastic. You know what, Timmy? You consume this time. Wasteland is no match for Mary Jane. I imagine that's how they're saying it here. Wasteland is no match for Mary Jane. Do it. Real true blue American coffee. The kind of cup you can drink 5 cups. The kind you can drink 5 cups and still feel sleepy. But where are we going to find that in this wasteland? Well, Dolores' favorite diner is, or used to be, a few blocks away. You know what? Dolores, go for that coffee run. You're the one who wants it, anyways. Yeah, I ain't gotta stop yet. Okay, Dolores, you came back. Great, we got a whole pot of cold coffee. The taste is weird, and we don't have any sugar or milk to give it flavor, but it'll do. Let's step up from the bland, slightly irradiated water we've been drinking. Okay, so it looks like everybody drank, which means I can just feed everybody. Okay. Mary Jane, you go out. You go fight. Win. Okay. No supplies rationing. Our ammunition is missing. Is it really? It is missing. That's surprising. Well, we can't find it this way. It sounded like a cockroach text. Let's see what happens. It's too dark to find those tiny bullets without a flashlight. They aren't lost. Technically, they're still in the shelter. Technically. Cockroaches aren't playing around. They're very territorial. No. Let them be. Someone's knocking at the door. It's the Reds. Our new cockroach roommates can be a bit messy, disgusting, and annoying, but surely this is not the worst thing that could have happened to us, and there's not much we can do about it anyway. Maybe one day we'll manage to convince them to pay rent. Oh, everybody wants water. Fine, have some water. Young woman knocking at the door needs help. Timmy, you go help her. Timmy will be right back. Timmy came back. Okay. The bandit leader was the sibling's father this time. That's surprising. Ooh, who gets the food? I don't know about Dolores surviving, so Ted, you go ahead and take that food. Oh, they wanted the geographical coordinates. We don't have a map. So I had to go and decide to go and do a surface run. You doing alright, Timmy? Mary Jane died. No. This is a bad time. Maybe we send Ted out. I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, Ted, you go ahead and get out there. You do your thing. Whatever that thing may be. These two will just kind of have to suffer in here. It seems that for every cockroach we squash, you know what? Boy Scout book. Because I don't care now. There we go. Roaches are gone. Book is fine. Everybody's fine. We have defeated the insidious roaches and driven them away. Their nests are ours. That should teach them a lesson. I can only give everybody water. And I can't get Sherikov the cat because I don't have any soup. The agony of soup. Someone's knocking on the door now. Well, dead Dolores just sitting there. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. Ooh. You know what? Take the checkerboard. Need me some Ted. Don't have any food for Timmy. Green stuff dripping from the pipe. Use the book. Mop it up with the book. Ted, did you bring food? Oh, but not before Timmy left. Okay. Okay. Oh, we were followed by strangers. Fantastic. So it was just Ted. Abandoned tank. Let's go look at it. It might explode on us. It didn't explode on us. My oh my. All we can find inside of the shell of the wrecked tank were some loose rounds of ammunition. We picked them up. Okay. Ted is still hungry, is still sick, and mighty tired. Let's listen in and see what happens. Okay. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. We could hear nothing but the annoying static. Better look next time. Who's at the door? Siblings are asking for help. We don't have the axe. I can't help at all with anything. I'm worthless. Okay. You know what? Ted, go ahead and eat. I forget what day it was before. We aren't going on any expeditions. At least not right now. I don't have a lock. Okay. I mean, the map can be read. I don't know why they're saying that it's destroyed. No. Don't have anything to help poor sick old Ted sleep. Oh, crazy Socko. We're not going to tinker with the radio. Not yet. Someone's knocking? Hopefully it's the doctors. Everything will be just fine. Ted, you need everything to survive. Let's give him a water chip. Quote-unquote water chip. Somebody else is knocking now. Visitor wasn't very happy that we didn't have a water chip, or that we didn't know what one was. He did help himself to the water we offered him and explained the chip is of utmost importance. Before we learned anything more, he left for the wasteland. Sorry, excuse for dinner. Oh, I want to buy a rock. Old man Jim, give me a rock. First one's free. At least that's what he says. Okay. Visited by a strange-looking little man who introduced himself as a trader. I don't need a checkerboard. I've got a deck of cards. Oh, we're still crazy, but that's beside the point. Despite his desperate attempts to sell us all kinds of things, useless and not. We turned down the man's offer. It's probably for the better. He did not look quite trustworthy. Way back, we noticed some drawings on a half-ruined wall nearby. Let's check it. What's the worst that it could be? We found the checkerboard, alright. You know what, Ted? Enjoy. Nobody else is around to eat. We're about to start our book club discussion on the only book we've all read, the phone book. We were interrupted by a rapid knocking at the door. Found it to be a group of refugees who survived the blast just like we did. They were doing much worse than us and begged us to provide them with any water, food, or medical supplies we could spare. I've got water. You take some water, my friend. Hey, Ted's no longer crazy. It's good. It's good. Somehow we're surviving. A few more hours of coughing and we'll get used to it. Our ventilation fans have halted and no fresh air seems to be circulating through the shelter. Let's do the scout handbook. Can't be a terrible decision, can it? No, we're doing okay. Good. Alright. Figured if it's full of pointers on how to fix things, it must have a chapter on nuclear shelter air filtration systems. Before we could even check, we were invaded by a group of angry mutant insects, which flew out of that cursed vent. Their stings hurt like hell and seemed to give us a fever. Ted's still sick. Yay. Siblings kept their word and visited again. I have an axe to help you out, man. Alright, what's the radio say for us? Wish we had an axe. Its wood chopping qualities are quite useful. Okay. Army broadcast interrupted our... Let's just call it breakfast. Yeah. Never heard that sound effect before. Okay. Who's knocking this time? Hopefully it's those guys in the lab coats. We're sure we can find a location without a map. The rock we got from Old Man Jim really was a lucky one. Today, he came back carrying a big bottle full of cool, fresh water. You know what? Take advantage of that. We played a game of list of the things you hate the most, and our neighbor's name kept coming up. Let's find out what he had in the safe in his living room. Anything? Harmonica. Oh, it's crawling with spiders. Here's the scout handbook. I want to keep the bug spray on the off chance that they actually use the option pops up to turn it into a med kit. Good book is the solution to any problem you encounter. This includes marauding spiders, a few precise hits, and suddenly every spider is aware of what the word decimation means. You also found misplaced soup can while hunting those pesky spiders. That was a bountiful hunt. Sherikov. I want the cat, but I can't get the cat. It's not conducive to survival right now. Okay. Ted, you're looking bad. There you go. All hands on deck. There are people on the other side of the door. They don't seem too friendly. In fact, they promised us a painful death at least 17 times already. Use the harmonica! They lowered down their weapons and cried a few tears, surprised by the beauty of our music. They will let us live today. That was a surprising outcome. Didn't expect that we'd be able to live through that. Can't give the map to the Monty Python visitors. Okay. Day 51. We're almost to my record. We tried to climb politely. The guests were clearly offended. They galloped away, waving their wooden swords and screaming something about cutting down shrubberies. Absolutely crazy. Let's go ahead and force our way at the Marauders. Can we get anything from it? Well, we broke our gun. We won the battle. These bandits were no match for us. We quickly overpowered them and forced them out of the camp. We were quite exhausted, but it was definitely worth it. We hope they won't bother us for a while. Listen to the radio. The weird sounds. 53, that's my record. Let's see if we survive to the next day. We managed to get a slightly cleaner signal after twisting some knobs and pressing some buttons. A female voice talked about being stranded in space. She said something about her crew members going insane and eating all the soup. This could be a prank or just a crazy person, but still, we wish we had a way to answer her. For now, we can only listen. Why not use the radio? Let's listen in. I still like how he's just chilling with his wife's corpse right here, or what used to be a corpse. She decomposed really fast. We were able to tune in and get rid of just enough static to listen to a very energetic and lively speaker. He seemed well informed and mentioned a few helpful tips that should make it easier for us to survive the next expedition. Which we're not doing. Seems whoever it was, they met their end. After a series of terrifying screams, the radio fell silent. Just before that, a distressed woman recited her full name and address. She used to live in our town. Let's go ahead and see what's in that house. Dawkins residence, huh? Food! Not that I need all the food. Okay. The address led us to a small apartment nearby. Inside, we found work uniforms, several pairs of rollerblades, and some supplies. The whole place smelled of coffee, and the uniforms looked like ones a diner waitress would wear. Under a ton of coffee beans in the kitchen sink, we found a stack of papers and contracts with a company called Astro Citizen. Was this lady really sent to space? Who was she? We pondered these questions while eating the tomato soup we took from her apartment. She didn't sound like she would need it anytime soon. Okay. 56. Okay, that's the coordinates, and I don't have the map for it. Just hope RNG helps me out here. Band of raiders outside still. 57. How far can we push the limits of Ted? We were sure we could find the location without a map. We were wrong. Hopefully we'll get lucky next time. Judging by the sound of gunfire and screams, it seems like a band of thugs is taking control of the area. Going out could be very risky. Oh, big hairy bunny beast. Take my soup. Day 58. Water has left us. My children have left. Perhaps it is because of the green hue of my skin. Alas. This is what my life has become. Soup, and rodents stealing my soup. All hands on deck. There's people on the outside. Let's go ahead and see if they'll listen to the music again. Looks like they did. We live to see another day. Our attempt at producing beautiful, sorrowful music that would soften their hearts resulted in a cacophony of hellish noises instead. The attackers ran away, covering their ears. They will probably be back. Playing with matches is never a good idea. Doing so in a tiny underground shelter is probably even lower on the good idea scale. A few matches later and we ended up with flames licking up one of the walls. Time is short. We need to put it out and save our supplies. Save the handbook because obviously the radio's doing nothing for us now. Day 60. Okay. Who's knocking at the door? Dressed in green pajamas, knocking on the door. They take from the rich and give to the poor. Hit me with it. I'll take whatever the fate is. What happened? They gave us a radio! Those merry folks were very kind. They noticed we didn't have a radio and so offered us one. When we asked where they got it from, they said, the 1%. Well, if that isn't a realistic reference, I don't know what is. I may need the firearm, so let's go ahead and do that. Day 62. The sweat dripping off my brow, something that I've tried to bottle up and consume, but alas, it tastes too much of myself. Okay. Take from the elderly, let's do it. Did we get water? Just soup! There's more soup! But where are you? I'm at the soup house! Go to another house! There's more soup! What do you mean there's more soup? I'm at soup! Why are you at the soup store? Alright, bring it on. We are unbreakable. We were able to fight off the bandits this time, but there's no guarantee they won't come back. We need to be prepared at all times. That spare ammo we brought came in handy. Doodle, our salesman, found his way to our shelter. We remember him from before the apocalypse. He came over with a bunch of leaflets and tried to convince us to join something called Astro Citizen, but we refused. Now he just wants some supplies. I'm literally swimming in soup. You can have all the soup you want. Who's knocking this time? We are generous, so we shared our supplies with him. He tried to make us believe that America has a working space station in orbit, or rather had, since according to that guy, it exploded when the bombs dropped. How convenient! A working space station? What a joker. He was probably so hungry and dehydrated his brain started playing tricks on him. Ted, I don't have any water for you. Okay. Take soup. I have so much soup. Day 66. The green hue of my skin has started to make me believe that Shrek is real. Seeing as Shrek is only a book at this time, I am unfortunately confused. Okay. Still can't do anything because I don't have a map. And finally the end happens. Ted succumbed to dehydration. And his illness. Mostly dehydration though, okay. 67 days. What a shame. Well, I'd say that went better than I thought it would, considering how everything started out. But also, it could have gone a heck of a lot better if some of the yes decisions didn't turn out being, destroy things that you have. I probably would have survived had I had the map. It would have just been Ted, but we would have survived. So, I gave it 2 good runs. Go ahead and call that a stream for tonight. Well, I hope you enjoy watching this. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. I'm the Black Belt Barber. You can follow me on Instagram at the_blackbelt_barber1. You can follow me on Twitch at b_blackbelt_barber. I stream a lot of Subnautica there. And Twitter, you can also find me at the Black Belt Barber. So, everybody have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I do hope to have you in to watch the next video. Take care.